Hello children, in the previous video I have explained about those plants that are found on hills and mountains, and in this video I am going to explain about the plants that are found on the plains. On plains there are three kinds of plants which are found. First one is evergreen, second non-evergreen, and third type is rainforest. So these three kinds of plants are found on plains. You know what plains means? The area where we are living is called a plain. So before moving forward, let me show you a short video clip in which you can see different types of leaves that are found on the plains. Children, these are the kinds of the plants that are found on the plains. Plains means around us, the place where we are living. So these are the kinds of shapes the plants have. Shape of leaves. Can you see the shape of leaves, children? Very broad. They have a broad surface. Can you see? Flat and broad surface. And why their surface is broad? To absorb huge amount of sunlight. Okay, to gain maximum amount of sunlight. And why do they need sunlight? For the process of photosynthesis. You know what is the process of photosynthesis? By the process of photosynthesis, leaves make their own food. Okay, can you see the shape of the leaves? Shapes are different. This shape is heart. They are having heart shaped, elongated one. Okay, size can be small. Here you can see the leaf is divided into many parts, but they have a broad surface. Okay, flat and broad. Can you see the stripes, white stripes on it? So their shapes can be different, their sizes can be different, but their surface is broad enough, okay, to receive huge amount of sunlight. So these are the kinds of leaves that are found on the plains, children. So I hope children you all must have enjoyed watching different kinds of leaves that are found on the plains. Have you observed that all these leaves have different shapes and sizes? But one thing is common, children, that all these leaves have a broad and flat surface. So let's begin with our explanation. Trees that are found on plains have space to spread out, so they have a round shape. On hills and mountains, do you remember, children, I've explained to you that plants that are found on hills and mountains, there is not much space for them to spread out on the hillside. So the trees grow thin and tall. Okay, but what happens on plains? There is too much of space for them to spread out, so their leaves acquire the shape, round shape. Okay, they also have a flat leaf. I told you all the leaves that are found on plains have a broad and flat surface, and this is the reason why huge amount of water evaporation takes place. This means that such leaves help water vapor to evaporate quickly. Okay, they have a broad surface, and from the broad surface water evaporates quickly. But this process is also very necessary for the plant. Why, children? Because it keeps the tree cool in summer. Do you remember when you are sweaty or wet, you want to go and stand under the fan? How do you feel then? Your body feels cool. And why that happens? Because whenever water vapor evaporates from the surface, the body feels cool. And this is the process, this is the reason why tree remains cool, because huge amount of water evaporation from the surface of the leaves take place. Okay, so let's move forward. This is the first kind of trees that are found on the plains, and it is called evergreens. Many evergreen trees. First, let me tell you what evergreen means. I've already explained to you this. Trees that keep losing few old leaves all the time means few old leaves keep losing, okay, at a time, means all the old leaves are not lost by the tree all of a sudden all together, okay, and new ones keep growing to replace the old ones. Okay, this is the reason why you see evergreen throughout the year. They remain green. That is why they are called evergreen. So few examples are given here of evergreen trees, and they are mango, eucalyptus, ashoka and babool, etc. Okay, these are the evergreens. You will find them green throughout the year. Okay, but there is one quality of these children, because they are evergreen, they can grow well in even in poor soil or in bad weather, means harsh climate means even if they are growing in the area where there is low temperature or huge amount of rainfall or snowfall is there, still they can survive well in those areas. Okay, and also they can survive well where there is poor soil. So this is the quality of evergreen children. The broad surface of the leaves provide protection for the trunk and branches from sun and forest. Okay, on plains, you know, there is all the time direct sunlight falling on the tree, and during winter conditions, what happens? Frost forms. Okay, children. So let me tell you what frost means. When the temperature is too low, what happens? Water vapor forms a thin layer of ice. Okay, water vapor freezes. Okay, this frost can form a layer on the leaves or on the trunk. So these leaves that have a broader surface, these leaves provide the trunk and branches from being destroyed by the sun and frost. Okay, so let's move on to the second type of the plants that are found in the plains, and they are non-evergreens. Many trees, first let me tell you what non-evergreen means. These are the trees that lose all their leaves at once. At once means all together they lose all their leaves, children. And then you will find that all the branches of the tree are naked. You will find very few leaves on the tree, leaving the tree bare for some time. Okay, so all the non-evergreens lose all their leaves at once, and what happens then? Then tree remains bare, means tree remains naked for some time. Okay, in the dry season this prevents. And why does this happen? So there is this one first advantage of losing all the leaves, that in the dry season, when the tree loses all the leaves, it prevents, you know, from where the water evaporation takes place. I have just told you that from the broad surface of the leaves, water evaporates. So when the tree loses all the leaves, so naturally it will prevent water from being lost through the leaves. Okay, not much amount of water vapor is lost because there are no leaves on the tree, children. This happens in the dry season, protection from water vapor. Okay, and what happens in the cold season? It saves the tree the energy it would use to repair damaged leaves or grow new ones. You know, trees in a process all the time, trees in a process of repairing damaged leaves and growing new ones. So if there would be no leaf on the tree, this energy would be saved, and this energy would be saved in the cold season. Okay, so it saves the energy of the tree to repair damaged leaves and growing new ones. Okay, so the examples of the trees of non-evergreens are Arjuna, Peepal, Rosewood and Sal. These are the four examples that are given of non-greens. So let's move on to the third type of trees that are found on the plains. So this type of trees are called rainforest. In some areas of the plains, it is hot and wet throughout the year. So there are some areas on the plains, children, that is hot and wet. Okay, weather is hot and wet. Plants grow very well in these places as they can make food easily. So this is the adaptation of rainforest, children, that they can grow very well in the area where the weather is hot and wet. They have adapted themselves like this so that they can grow well in hot and wet area. As a result, these areas have turned into dense rainforests where shorter plants do not get much sunshine. Okay, children. Here in these areas, the leaves are thick, big and waxy. Why waxy, children? Waxy means that there is a thin layer of wax from which these leaves are covered, and these waxy leaves help the plant to drain off, to slide off most of the snow and rain easily. Okay, there are shorter plants also, children. They do not get much sunshine. Okay, so only those plants grow there that can grow higher up, that can grow thin and tall. Many rainforest trees grow very tall above all the other plants just because they wanted to catch the sunlight. Because the rainforests are too dense, children, sunlight cannot reach to the base of the plant. So what happens, most of the rainforest trees, that they grow very tall above. Why? Just to catch the most of the sunlight. They have special roots to support them so that they do not fall. This means special roots means roots grow deep down below the surface. Okay, and these roots help the plants to stand erect and tall, and these roots also support them so that they do not fall. Smaller plants also grow there, such as ferns and orchids. They grow on the branches of these trees in order to get enough sun and air. So rainforests help ferns and orchids to grow. Okay, from these rainforest trees, ferns and orchids receive their food. Okay, they grow on the branches of these trees in order to get enough sun and air. So these are the three kinds of trees that are found in the plains: evergreens, non-evergreens, rainforest. Okay, so the adaptation of evergreen is, as I have already told you, that they can grow well in poor soil and harsh climate or bad weather. Okay, children, and they remain green throughout the year. Okay, so this is the adaptation of evergreen. Adaptation of non-evergreen is that they lose all their leaves at once, leaving the tree bare or naked for some time. And this it does because it wants to prevent water from being lost. And in the cold surface, it saves the energy of the tree. Okay, energy to repair damaged leaves and new ones. Okay, when there would be no leaves on the trees, this energy would be saved. And the adaptation of rainforest is, children, that they can grow well in hot and wet climate, and they grow tall enough, okay, to catch maximum sunshine. So these were the adaptation of the trees that grow on plains. In the next video, I'll explain to you about the plants that grow in marshes and in deserts, and also I'll explain about the kinds of aquatic plants that are found.